Hello, it's Motivated back for another video. This time it's another Batman video. This one being Batman Robot. This is part of the 80 Giant with 6 Bizarre Adventures of Batman. The second star collection, to be exact. The truth was out. The mood at last knew that Robin was working with a mechanical man, a robot Batman. But what had come of the real caped crime fighter? Why was it necessary to replace him with Batman Robot? Batman didn't even wince when that heavy camera dolly. Sorry, just repositioning. Dolly hit him. It's just as I thought. Batman is nothing but a robot. Patrolling the city alone one evening, Batman pauses when he overhears all the sports shows gates receipts were in the safe, boss. It was an easy job, but when we divide the rest of our loot? It's hidden in a secret spot. I'll be getting it tonight. The Night Owl Gang. We have been after them for weeks. Too bad Robin's home of a cold. I will tackle this job myself. Slipping inside, Batman leaps into action. First to take them by surprise with an ice sled. With this ice sled. Ow! Yow! Well, now we know who the boss, number 1, is Eddie Chill, and his trusted lieutenant, number 2 is Wedge Dixon. It's Batman, gun him down. But as one crook fires back, that wild shot, it clipped the wire holding up the prod of fish, and it's plunging down at me. Oof! It nailed my cape to the floor. Listen, a police siren. That shot drew. Cops will have to scram. Wedge, we'd better split up and lay low for a while, or we'll have to forget about dividing the loot till we've cleared again. Right, boss? But afterwards, acting as Batman's information, the police are quick to bag one fleeing member of the Night Owls. Hold it, Wedge. You're one of the Night Owls. That isn't going to fly anywhere. Some day later, the caped crime fighter appears as a witness to Wedge Dixon's pre-trial. Dixon, you're hereby freed on bail until time of your trial. Batman, you will hold yourself ready to appear and give a testimony at that time. Back home, Wedge swiftly contacts his boss by shortwave radio. Batman is the only eyewitness against us. If he couldn't appear to testify, the case would be dismissed. You understand? Yeah, boss, I understand perfectly. You heard the boss, boys. We've got to kill Batman. How are we going to do that, Wedge? The answer comes the following day as the outskirts of Gotham City. According to an anonymous phone call at police headquarters, Eddie Chill is hiding in this played-out old mine. Let's go and see. No, Robin, I'm going in alone. You stay here and cut off Chill in case he makes a break for it. But as Batman enters the mine, okay, he's way inside. Now, touch off the dynamite. Next instant. Oh, it's a trap. When the dust clears, Batman, can you hear me? Robin will never dig Batman out there. And even if he did, Batman wouldn't be alive. Not with tons of rock on him. Later, when Wedge relays the good news, "He's dead, boss, I'm sure of it. Batman's clever. He's got on out of death traps before. I'm staying here until I'm positive he's dead. Meanwhile, don't you guys pull off any job until I say so." Before long, whispers of Batman's death infiltrate the underworld. No newspaper reported Batman's death. Robin might be keeping it a secret. Yeah, but we know better. It's 2 days since Batman was last seen. He's dead, and that makes it easier for us to pull some jobs. But the night after, 3 confident crooks break into a rug manufacturing plant. "Good thing we spotted these characters sneaking in here, Batman." "Huh, Batman's alive!" Then as a cow... Wait, which one do I go? Then as the crowd cowed... I think it's this one first. I'll go this one. "Ouch! My fist! You cannot hurt me." Then as the cowed figure lumbers towards the others, maybe that death threat didn't kill him, but it sure hurt him plenty. Look how slow he is. Yeah, if he's a stiff old man. But Robin is just as nimble-footed as ever. And, yo, what happened? I thought you'd like to see a flying carpet. Quick wrap-up follows. "They are captured now, Robin." "Yes, Batman, they are snug in as a bug in a rug." Later, when Eddie Cho calls on the capture on the news broadcast, "So I was bright, Batman didn't die. But boss, the death trap was foolproof. Besides, there's something fishy about Batman. I'm going to bail out one of the arrested men so I can ask him some of the questions soon. Think hard, Petey. Do you notice anything different about Batman?" Come to think of it, he walked side of stiff and talked funny, stopping before each word. Another thing, his face never changed expressions. Not even when I socked him in him. My fist still hurts now, bouncing off him. He's got a jaw like steel. Could it be? I know where a rival gang is pulling a job tonight. Maybe I can arrange for Batman to be there, so I can watch him. Disguising his voice, Wedge makes an enormous phone call. "Police headquarters. The studio filming cash bar romances is using a real jewel to get publicity for the movie, and the Gorman Gang is going to try and cracking the vault tonight. So long." Thus that night, as Batman and Robin moves across the desert to the movie set, "We have been waiting for you, Batman." And then Robin, "Quick, shoot him." Batman's still on his feet. Our shots must have missed him. But I'm on target. Frantically, the bandit leader shoves a movable camera at the oncoming Batman, but ain't that guy human? Can't anything stop him? Hefting a large brass jar of the caped crime fighter whips now forward, and that finishes them. Meanwhile, where Wedge, Dixon is off been watching from concealment. It's just as Petey said, the halting speech, the stiff walk, and he didn't even wince when that heavy camera die hit him. My suspicion was right. I'll tell my lawyer about this. Next morning, Wedge's trial gets underway. I begin by calling to the state star witness who actually saw the accused, at the scene of crime, I call Batman to the stand. Before the witness can give testimony, Your Honor, I question the reliability of the so-called witness, and with the court's permission, I will prove my point. Swiftly, Wedge, lawyer, has an apparatus set up right in front of the courtroom. This is a fluoroscope machine, which can X-ray the human body. I now wish to fluoroscope the witness. A moment later, Great Scott! This proves the witness is a robot masquerading as Batman. The real Batman is dead. Since the chief witness cannot appear to testify, there are no cases against my client. I must agree, the court has no choice but to dismiss the case for lack of evidence. When the courtroom is clear, reporters throng about Robin and the robot Batman. Robin, the people have a right to truth. How did Batman die? Hey, how does the robot figure in all this? Alright, I'll tell you. Sadly, Robin tells how Batman was lured into a death trap and what happens afterward. I don't know how I found the strength, but I managed to pull away of boulders until I reached Batman, but it was too late. Don't worry, I'll get these off you, Batman. No use, Robin. I'm dying, but I don't want the world to know I'm dead. Not yet. Not until Eddie Chill and Wedge Dixon are convicted. I don't know. Oh, well, they planned my death so I couldn't testify against them. Use my robot in my place. Let my robot deliver my testimony so they'll pay for their crimes. Goodbye, Robin. Forgive. You've got to carry on for me. I'm counting on you. I left him where he was, covered him with rocks again so that no one would know his burial place. Robin, we'd like to see where he's buried. Later, at the mine, we will start a campaign to get the memorial erected here, where he was buried. He was a great man, great God. There will never be another like him. Swiftly, the news goes out and shocked the public. Batman dead? I can't believe it. It's awful, just awful. But elsewhere, news is greeted with joy, and for it enables Eddie Chill to come out of hiding. Welcome back, boss. Now that Batman can't testify against us, we're both free men. Yeah, we've got nothing to worry about now. Trouble is, I got a tip that the cops are trying to find out where you hid our loot. We better get to it right away. You're right, we'll go there as soon as it's dark. But the night as Chill unearths the hiding place in Gotham Park. Trailing you was easy. Batman's belt radio was sending out directional signals for us all the time. You were traveling here, right, Batman? Right, Robin. You're Batman alive? Yes, you will find Wedge where I left him earlier, tied up in an alley near his apartment. As Batman shocks his disguise and Night Owl Gang leaps aboard a deserted park carousel and Robin, flatten. Uh-oh, we'll never be able to charge them through that barricade. But the Batman robot lumbers forward, ignoring the bullets and Cameron from its metallic body. The thing's still coming on. Nothing can stop it. Seizing the rim of the carousel, the mechanical man gives it one mighty shove. Batman, Chill's getting away. I can't let him escape. Not after so much planning to capture him. Wait, there's a riding stable nearby. With a horse and a stable, Batman gallops on the pursuit. out of his quarry. This short cut across the ground will get me to him. A bat rope will do the rest. End of the line, Chill. Next stop, State Prison. Later, at a special TV press conference. Now, Batman, the nation is waiting to hear how you escaped the death trap planned for you. Strange to tell, all my life was saved because of a tiny mouse. As I walked deeper into the mine, a suddenly frightened little mouse. As he scampered away, I noticed the mouse prints and the mine. The only ones here. That means no one else has entered the mine recently. Realizing I've entered a trap, I knew I'd never make it back to the entrance in time, so I acted fast. Just a mine shaft, my only hope. Deep below, I clung on to the ladder, while above me, the ceiling crashed down to the seal of the shaft. Phew, close, cool. Good thing the boulders are wedged above it, or I'd be rammed off the ladder. I descended the ladder and walked to the lower levels until I came upon a underwater stream. It's flowing to a rift ahead. I can see daylight. Poor Robin, I'll bet he thinks I'm dead. So do Wedge, Dixon, and Eddie Chill. Maybe I'll stay dead so Chill will think it's safe to come out of hiding. But as days passed and Chill didn't emerge, he probably is not convinced you're dead. That's why. What if I use my robot? Its unhuman manner is sure to make Wedge guess that it is a robot, and will expose it all in the trial. That should convince Chill I'm really dead. Then trick worked. When Wedge went to his apartment, the little guy was waiting for him. Now I'll disguise myself as Wedge, and when Chill arrives, I'll get him to uncover the loot, since he and Wedge can't to be tried again for the sports show robbery. The loot will be all the evidence needed to convince them of the other robberies. The plan works so much, but credit for its success is due to the Batman robot. Do you think so, folks? We sure do. And this is an ad for the world's finest. Next time it'll be Batman versus the experiments of Dr. Zero. Very interesting stuff. So this has been Mount Hill Limited. So this has been this month's Batman reading. I'm sorry I forgot February. Rest in peace, February. But at least I managed to do March. So, hey ho. This has been Mount Hill Limited reading Batman Robot. The third story of the second star collection of Batman. Hope you had a good day. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you next time. Hope to see you again. Goodbye. Bye.